Hello again, everybody. This is the Omega Bear 09, and welcome back to The Legend of Dragoon. In the last part, we began the game, defeated the commander, and checked out Celis. I said I was going to use Celis, didn't I? In this part, we head to Hellena prison. Yay! We also get a view. This is going to be a nice preview of what's in store for us in the Hellena prison. And that is a jail cell. Gee, what a shock, jail cells in a prison. And that is Shauna being beaten mercilessly by her captor. And by that I mean being pushed to the ground once. Be put in there. How viciously horrible. The horror. And here is the ruler of Hellena prison, a man so vile and evil and probably cheap that his name is Frugal. Who the heck is that, this girl? Who can tell me? The world's future rests on him. That's it? This is enough information for you. Those of you who do not grasp the value should just do what the order says. I am not taking your orders. Only His Majesty Dole can order me. Anyway, you must remember this. If you make a scratch on her, it'll cost more than your head. This is a message from Emperor Dole. Arg! Ah! I always love that. He just throws one of his grunts off the bridge. Actually, you'll get to see it later. That's a pretty far way down. And now we enter the forest. Peaceful place. With birds, squirrels, and a squirrel-loving merchant who sells us items. We talk to the man, and he loses the squirrel. Except the squirrel's still bouncing in front of him. That's how we know they're squirrels, by the way. In these troubled times, you have to protect yourself. What do you think? Want to buy something? Yes, actually, I do. I have 6 potions. Yeah, it's fine. I'll buy a couple of burnouts. I actually like to stock up a little bit on burnouts because later in the game you fight an enemy that's weak to them, and you can't buy them before then. This is really good. There isn't like one other time where your only chance is to buy them, and I have enough healing potions, I think. So I like to stock up a little bit while I'm here. So, don't you want to know how to use the items? I can teach you that. Nah, I think I'm okay. I hope I'm smart enough to figure out how to use items. And we open this box and we get a healing potion. There's also that. Now, you'll notice the arrow above my head just turned yellow when I moved a little bit. That's how the random encounters are going to work in this game. When the arrow in your head progresses from blue to yellow to red, that means that you're getting closer to an encounter. After it's red, it will throw you into the encounter. Nice little warning that you're about to get into a fight. If you hit the R1 or L1 buttons, it'll turn that off. I generally don't like to. Charm Potion, which I just got here, will reset the arrow if it's yellow or red back to being blue. I tend not to use them because this is an RPG, and you need XPs for leveling and stuff, so, you know. If you want to do a low EXP encounter, you need them, but, yeah. 2 things I didn't mention in the last part. One being elemental affinities. Each enemy in the game will have an elemental affinity. It'll show it with their name. The Assassin Cock is the green, which means it's the wind element. The Trent is brown, which will mean an earth element. Wind and earth are directly opposed. All of the elements are directly opposed to each other. Fire and water, wind and earth, light and darkness. If you hit by a magic attack of an opposing element, you take double damage. And if you're hit by a magic attack of your element, it's half damage. So there's good things there. The other thing I forgot to mention is how you can notice the enemy's HP. It goes very similar to the field icons, blue, yellow, red, showing above half HP is going to be blue, half to a quarter is yellow, and under a quarter is red. I think I'll cut this here and see you guys at the end of the fight. Alright, from that fight we got a pellet, which is an earth element attack. It's kind of useful to have, I guess. There's some wind element enemies later, so yay. This place is... I hesitate to call it a maze because it's not. But yeah, if you just go in the path right below where you came out the first time, you'll find this box, which will have 20 G in it. Go over here, bring you back up, and then you're going to go down the lower path to get that box, which has another burnout. Here we come to a small little bridge. Oh no, a monster! I have no time to deal with you. And it runs away. It also reminds Dart. Wait! This way, this way! Eek! Cut it out! Leave Shauna alone! Leave Shauna alone! Hang in there. I'll get you out from there. As much as I do enjoy the cutscenes in this game, I'm actually really glad that there are as few of them as there are anymore, and I think I would get a little tired of especially Tart's voice. Most of the other characters actually have pretty good voice actors who do sound good and aren't really too ridiculous, so... Now we're back on the world now. Now, you'll notice this game does use set paths, as opposed to giving you free range over the map. And random encounters on the map. And we enter Hellena prison. That was rather fast. That's a big bird. Look at that place. I wonder how they keep it so well balanced. How can I sneak in? It's a good question. Sometimes the answer's staring you right in the face. I see. Good meat and fish. Sir Frugal will be happy. You bought a lot recently. Is there something going on? It's not the business of a merchant like you. Ow, he's strict. I'll inspect the load. You just really want to press the button at any time or the guard will catch you. I'm not sure if it starts a fight or anything, but it really doesn't matter. Just hit X at any point before he gets back there. You're given a lot of time. Lower the bridge! No! And you enter Hellena prison. I really wonder what kind of animal it's being pulled by. It's got 4 horns. I think it's intended to be an ox, but yeah, that's a very horned. Oh, I lied. That actually has 6 horns. That's one spiky creature. I made it. Alright, and you're gonna go ahead and talk to the merchant, or attempt to, and he's gonna rat you out. This way! And here we fight. Here we have our first encounter with Hellena Wardens. Or Warden singular, but they're pretty simple.
Yep. Double slash.
Yeah, once they get below, I believe, half HP, they're going to start using these attacks. These are spark nets. They'll always deal 7 damage. But they're pretty simple. 2 hits, take them out. After you take out the guards, the merchant will be more than happy to sell you a couple of nice, easy items. Help me, I'm just a delivery man! Be quiet, I'm not going to kill you. Oh, okay, I won't make a noise. And you can talk to him again, and he'll be nice enough to sell you some stuff. Yeah, I guess like any merchant, he doesn't care where his money's coming from. Spark nets, which are thunder based. As I said, thunder doesn't have a strength, but it doesn't. It's only weak to itself. It doesn't have a strength or weakness. It'll just not deal full damage to itself. So I generally tend not to use thunder based attacks if I can avoid it. Angel's prayers are going to be for reviving your party members. Right now, pretty much useless since we don't have any other party members. But I'm still going to pick 2 up just for a little bit later, so I have them. This is a save point. I probably could have mentioned this before, but if you stand in one of these and go into the menu, save will be allowed to be used. You can save. I'll also take this chance to look at the menu a little bit. Not that anything's really difficult. You know, it's how you use and look at your items. Armed, how you're gonna equip items. Addition, and this is really going to be the most important one. You're gonna look at it a lot. It's gonna show you where you are with your additions. Right now, as you can see, my double slash is 1 use away from leveling up. It's been used 19 times. It also tells you how much damage and SP that addition's going to be doing and giving you. It also shows you what level addition currently is. Additions max out at level 5 after being used 80 times. So right now, my double slash is level 1, it'll be level 2 next level. I'll show you that after I get into one more fight. So, and this will be for switching out characters once you have 1 and 3. But right now we have 1. And I'm not going to bother saving, I'm going to save a little bit later. Just in case. And you'll notice the head above Dart's, the arrow above Dart's head is red. It's going to be red the entire time you're in this area, since fights are going to be gotten into like so. You'll see them on the field, and then they will engage you. There are going to be fights against 1, 2, or 3 wardens, depending on where you are. This level is always going to be 1, and yeah, you don't really need to see this, so I'll cut it here and show you. See you guys in a second. Alright, just like I said, I was able to use my double slash successfully. What a shock, right? And let's show you what happened to it when it leveled up. The damage, the SP stayed the same. On double slash, that's how it's going to be. It's always going to be 35 SP, which is something that you're not going to be using until later in the game. So, the damage percent went up by 7, so it's just going to do a little bit more damage. Yeah, for damage increase on the additions is going to be basically unnoticeable at this point. Yeah, that's why another reason I'm using the double slash as opposed to the volcano. When you're a little bit higher level, the damage increases are much more noticeable and are much more useful. So when using it a little bit later can be nice. Alright, what we're going to do here is, actually I forgot something, just 1 second. Yeah, it's only 2 screens, so it's not if you want to go this way, while you're still in the room with the merchant, you're actually going to want to go up to this room over here. Then it'll take you to another room with a treasure chest. Inside this chest, you're going to find another burner. Just another item useful to have. There's a character you're going to get in here that is not going to be doing a lot of damage with their attacks, and is the only character in the game that doesn't use additions. so that you don't have to worry about leveling. So for boss fights with that character, you're probably going to want to be using magic. So building up a nice stockpile of them will be useful. Here, I'm going to fight this guy. And be right back. And we're back. And walking. Another save point here. Probably going to want to save. We're at a point where you should have a guard walking out of one of those two rooms. In this room is an optional room with a bunch of treasure chests and a bunch of encounters. I'm going to go in there. This is a good way to build up a bit of EXP coming in here. I'm just going to clear out the room real quick and then I will see you in a second. Alright, hello everybody. I cleared out that room. There were really only 3 fights. I thought it was a little bit more. But now we can go around this room and loot what the soldiers' personal belongings. Kill them and take their belongings. That's right. One of them had a leather jacket. I bet he thought he was real cool in it. Another angel's prayer. Good to use. Good to use. And money. 50G. He's not going to need that anymore. I think that's it for this room. Alright. Interesting note is that enemies will respawn if you go back into that room. It can be a good place to grind a little bit. I generally don't bother, so I'm not going to now, but just, you know, good if you think you could use a little extra strength in this part. Alright, we go up here. I like the little rudimentary, I can't talk today, elevators. Yeah, look like little teepees hung up by a string. In here we have some prisoners being escorted. Move quicker! Move quicker! Arr! You have such bad luck. You will regret not being killed on the battlefield. What do you mean? You really believe you can live comfortably in the jail? The head warden Frugal will feed you to the monster. Oops. Feed us to the monster? I won't let you humiliate us anymore. Yes, I won't let us humiliate us anymore. Oh, feisty, feisty. It's the worst kind of POW. Prisoner of war. Yeah, because that's not obvious, right? When I was a kid, I really thought he was saying worst kind of POW. I had no idea what he meant. The best kind of feed. If you want to kill me now. I won't let him! And here we meet Lavitz Slambert. Sir Lavitz! You bastard! You poke out of the jail? Silly guy, you think you can escape from here alone? I'll take care of this. Survive and go back to Indel's castle alive. Tell King Albert! And they run away. I won't let you! And there they go, down into the pit of death. Or pit of purple smoke. I only assume death. Because we never do see those things again. Lavitz, who's pretty awesome. Is this civil war? You! Who are you? Are you a dog of Basil too? I notice they keep talking about Basil. Now we finally get to meet someone from Basil, who is Lavitz. He is the head of the first knighthood of Basil, which means he is a high-ranking officer. Who are you? I am Dart! I'm not your enemy! Yes, because that means so much shit. I'm Lavitz Slambert. I'm the head of the first knighthood of the kingdom of Basil. So well, it seems we don't have time for introductions. No, we don't. Lavitz now joins your party as he is an expert spearman and a very powerful knight. And he's a very decent man, too. He's many people's favorite character in this game. Definitely up there for me. I really like him. He's a good guy. Character-wise, I really like him. Usefulness-wise, however, he does get one of the personal spells he gets is one of the most useful in the game. but his speed is a little low, so you're going to want to be getting him speed increasing items, which there are few and far between, so. His strength is a little higher than Dart's.
Double slash.
As I said, his speed's a little slower, so. It does even have to be bad.
Double slash.
Lavitz's basic attack is the Harpoon, which is his 2-hit edition. Each character has a 2-hit edition, it's their basic edition. Like Dart's double slash, you see over and over again, and Lavitz's Harpoon. So, except for the one character who doesn't have additions, whose only attack is attack. And that is Lavitz. Oh, just so you guys know, I probably could have said this earlier, but Dart's element is fire and Lavitz's element is wind. I guess I should have said that about Dart earlier. So if he's hit by fire attacks, he'll take half damage, and he'll be taking double damage from water, just as Lavitz will be taking half from wind and double from earth. So, you said Dart. I cannot imagine there's somebody who intentionally comes to help. What are you up to? I'm here to rescue someone important. Do you know anything about her? Her name is Shauna. I'm sorry, but I'll look elsewhere. Wait! I'll go with you. I thought you had to go back to the castle as soon as possible. She's important. This girl you're looking for? It's my problem. It was my fault. I don't know what brought you here, but Hellena is not that easy to get through alone. That goes for me too. But I can break out from here, together with you. Of course, with the girl. How come you trust me? Just met. The raid you made was quite impressive. I trusted you to guard my back. That's the way I think. Alright. And Dart mimics my sympathy. Alright, let's go together. Lavitz has joined the party. Alright, you're going to want to go into a couple of these rooms. Most of them have stuff you can loot in them. And dead guys on the bed. Oh, I thought this one had something in it. Guess not. That was wrong. Oh well. No real big deal. Right, where you came from the left, from right. So we're gonna want to go left just so we can explore a little bit. So in this room, you're gonna have to go up here, hit the chest, and there is a spark net. So. This room, we're gonna have to go around and up, and we get some G. I'm pretty sure G stands for gold. Wait. But just because it stands for gold doesn't mean we can't tell something else. Who is it? And we get another fight. I'll cut this one. You guys really don't need to see it again. Alright, now that guy's been taken care of, we can use his little elevator. I actually just looked at the time. I think I'm going to cut it here. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, see you guys next time. Peace out.